Hey everybody, meteorologist Danielle Noyes here with your Insights video. Going to start with some full moon information for the end of the week. The full beaver moon officially full on Friday at 4:29 p.m., also known as the freezing moon, the frost moon, the morning moon, and it's the last supermoon of 2024. We've had several. Actually, it's the last one until nearly a year from now. Slightly larger, slightly brighter. And we also have the Leonid meteor shower. It's not the biggest or the most active one, but that full moon or coming off the full moon may dim some of it as the Leonid meteor shower does peak as we head into this upcoming weekend. So just something to keep in the back of your mind. You may still see a few random rogue shooting stars out there. In the meantime, jet stream today, a couple of different things going on. We got a little dip that's now east of us with the cold front, split flow still with a little area of ridging across the southeastern United States, and then the Pacific jet coming into the Pacific Northwest and diving down into the Rockies with some storminess and a front coming in there. For us, it's high pressure that's building into our west with that departing storm in between, that gradient, that pressure causing that wind today, gusting 30 to 40 miles per hour with the elevated fire danger that remains in place. The wind will ease gradually during the course of the day tomorrow. There may still be some gusts over 20 miles per hour in eastern New England. Map on Wednesday, that storm coming out of the Rockies slides east into the central United States. Pockets of rain, some localized flooding, some isolated to widely scattered severe weather here from the Gulf Coast stretching back up into the Ohio Valley. That front slides east for Thursday with some pockets of rain off to our west. Couple things, different things going on. We have high pressure still anchored over us. There's that front to the west, and there's a storm out over the ocean. These two are going to kind of pinwheel around each other. So while we will get some increasing clouds on Thursday, the threat for showers has been decreasing, and it looks like a lot of that moisture is going to be off to our south and our west. And you'll see it here in the surface map too. Lots of sunshine through the day today, maybe some ocean effect clouds actually on the Cape. The coldest stretch we've had so far this season in terms of the chilly air that's coming in. You're going to feel it tonight. You're going to feel it the next couple of days with highs that don't get out of the 40s for many of us, despite the sunshine on our Wednesday. Really dry air too. So that's why that fire danger does remain elevated. Here come the increasing clouds on Thursday. But with this wedge of high pressure in here and the dry air hanging on, shower threat is low. It looks like a mainly dry day on Thursday. There's that storm, though. Matt talked about it retrograding, backing up towards New England as that other storm dips down towards the mid-Atlantic with some showers. So we're kind of in between with this pinwheel. We call it Fujiwara in the world of meteorology. It's kind of two storms, sometimes tropical storms, or tropical development that spin around each other. This is the case with that backing up towards us, that northern storm. We may get some increasing clouds and some showers that come into New England on Friday and may linger into the weekend. Obviously, we can use some rainfall, so that would be welcome news, and it's something we'll watch. You can see that kind of spin in the atmosphere at the upper levels too. The front that came through us today offshore, and then we'll kind of consolidate into this storm center and tend to spin around that one on Thursday. Watch what happens here. That storm retrogrades, the other one goes down to the south. There's that kind of counterclockwise spin that you see even in the upper levels of the atmosphere. What that says to me on Friday, as the storm backs towards us, is there will be clouds that come in, maybe some showers. It's not like it's an impressive storm system, but there may actually be some snow showers in the mountains, and it kind of sits and spins there heading into the weekend. So especially in Maine and northern New England, we may get some showers, maybe even down into southern New England and eastern areas. Not a washout, but something we'll watch as we get a little more unsettled for the Friday and Saturday timeframe as that storm comes over us. All right, let's shift to the tropics briefly. Water vapor satellite shows us where the moisture is, right? And the greens here is what you're seeing. Clusters of thunderstorms down in the Caribbean. Mention this because this will likely become our next named system. Sara is the next name on the list. National Hurricane Center watching this. Matt mentioned it yesterday. Tons of moisture in the atmosphere. The water vapor that we can look at here, highlighting the really almost neon greens here. And can you see that circulation that tries to develop in the coming days, likely to become a tropical depression and then kind of spin? What I want to show you here Friday into the weekend is it kind of stalls out. It's slow moving, but then moves northward and may cut in between Cuba and the Yucatan Peninsula heading into the start of next week. And I mention this because, yes, it's several days out, But we want to watch this closely. There are some signs it may curve in between the Yucatan and Cuba and then head towards South Florida, potentially into the middle part of next week. Way too early to say in terms of what intensity, but obviously the hurricane season is still ongoing, and that Caribbean area is the area of most likely development and something to watch as tropical depression and tropical storm Sara develops in the days to come. All right, let's take you through some of the numbers in terms of our high temperatures in New England. 40s for Wednesday, wind out of the north. It's going to feel like the 30s, so definitely kind of a wintry feel these next couple of days. Tomorrow night, we drop into the teens in western, central, northern New England, 25 to 30. There is a shot that Boston dips below that 32-degree mark. The Cape and Islands will still be in the mid to upper 30s with that active breeze, gusts still over 20 miles per hour. Thursday, lighter wind inland, still some gusts 10 to 20 in far eastern New England. Once again, not getting out of the low to mid 40s. Lots of sunshine though. Thursday night, clouds increase, especially 20s again for many of us to around 30. And then on Friday, 40s to around 50. You notice the theme? Very similar temperature rise in the next several days. One thing we'll watch on Friday that I just mentioned, the clouds kind of rotating in and some showers through Maine expanding into eastern New England. We'll watch the timing of that closely, and you can see that in our app if you download it too and kind of pinpoint your location. That is the one thing I would say. The Friday threat for rain showers may be increasing and lingering into the start of the weekend. Cold enough that with some elevation, some of the mountains may flip to some wet snowflakes. Again, showers, nothing all that steady or heavy or long-lived, but nonetheless, we'll watch that retrograding storm. App free on the App Store and Google Play. 14-day, our videos at the top, and our swag, which many of you have purchased. Thank you so much. Just want to mention, if you have a piece that you've bought online and you want to take a picture and send it to us, let us know how it came out. swag.onedegreeoutside.com. You can send in pictures on our app and also on our website in the community gallery. Many items to choose from, so take a peek and let us know what you think.